Time now for our exclusive one-on-one interview brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage. And today we're joined by one of the stars of the preseason, Brown safety, Ronnie Hickman. Now, you may not know this, the nickname for you, Rocket Hickman. How did we get there? Because quite frankly, you've been a rocket on the field.
So it started off when I was really young, like a small baby. My pops used to see me try to take off and run like a rocket. He said it one time, and it just stuck ever since.
And it's a good name for a football player.
Yeah, it actually worked out perfect. I don't know if it was premeditated, but it ended up working out.
All right, you mentioned your family. You grew up about an hour plus away from Philly. Last week, a lot of people I know came to the game for you. Unfortunately, a little bit of a brief appearance in the game, but a productive one. For the second straight week, you come up with an interception. That's now 3 in the preseason. Let's talk about the family being there. What was it like having everybody come down and getting to see you?
Oh, it was amazing. They came deeper than I expected. Being able for them to see me on a big stage, they know that this has always been my dream. So it's just huge to put on for them and for them to, come out, be able to watch.
So you got the interception. Since we did last time you and I talked, let's talk about what happened on that play. When did you know you were going to get that ball?
As a half safety, you pray for those tips and overthrows, and we were in cover 2. I was playing my half and kind of caught eyes with the quarterback again, and the ball looked like it was a little bit too high, and I didn't see the ball too much, but I went to go dive, and luckily I came up with the ball.
It was an incredible catch.
Yeah, I tried to get up under it as much as I could. I know in the league they got it from every which angle, so I tried to get up under there.
Did you know for sure you had it?
Oh, yeah. Once I got up under it, I knew I had it. Yep.
Okay, good. So as they say, tips and overthrows, we got to get those?
Got to have it, yep.
Got to get those. Absolutely, and you've done that now. You had 3 interceptions your whole career at Ohio State. Very productive there. You had 100 tackles one year. We're the first guy since Raekwon McMillan to do that at the Ohio State University. But to come out here and basically in 3 quarters have 3 picks in an NFL preseason, are you loving this?
Yeah, 100%. That's one of the things that coaches talk about, coming up is being able to take the ball away and, get the ball back in your quarterback's hands. So anytime you're able to do that as a defender, it's always a huge plus, and you want to maximize those opportunities as much as you can.
Did you do anything special with the Philly ball? Did that get to a family member?
No, I got them all cooped up in a hotel room right now.
Okay.
But I gave the gloves to my mom, gave the other pair of gloves to my little nephew. But I think I'm going to keep the footballs.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, good, right? Start a collection, right? You're going to be starting a collection here going forward. What's Coach Banda been telling you? What's kind of the feedback you've gotten so far and what you've done, knowing that, look, we're at 90 now. We're going to be at 53. You certainly made an impression to try to play your way onto this roster as an undrafted free agent. What's Coach Banda telling you about what he's seen from you?
Exactly about that. Coming in as an undrafted guy, it's best to, let the outside noise be the outside noise and really focus on what's going on in this facility, and that's coming in day by day. He has a thing he says, treat every day like your first day. So, there's been a lot of success that people may see, but, there's a lot of work to be done. And you got to stay hungry in times like this. Being undrafted, you never know when you could be a good call or a bad call. So just keeping my head down, staying focused, and Coach Bennett does a great job of, bringing that energy and keeping us with that same mindset to keep going and keep getting better.
And you want to make this team. Coach Banda's got to like you. Jim Schwartz has to like you. And so does Bubba Ventrone. Were you a special teams guy at Ohio State?
I was my freshman and sophomore year. Played I want to say just about 1 or 2 my senior year. That's normally how it goes, the more you play offense, defense. But, that's how it works, though. When you come in early, you know that you're going to be on special teams. And it's really a mental thing, how you approach it. And most of the guys that are successful are just guys who want it more. So you got to just take that mentality like you're on defense and bring it to special teams.
How inspiring is it or helpful is it, or maybe it isn't a factor, but that your special teams coordinator, Bubba Ventrone, was an undrafted free agent himself, played his way on special teams, ended up staying in the league for a decade?
Yeah, it's different when a coach or the guy or the teacher, I should say, has been through it. He knows what it's like mentally and physically, and we all know, we've seen clips of Bubba, what type of player he was on the field. So it's just huge to know that what this guy's talking about, he's actually been through and he's actually gone through it. And it's just one of those things where you want to do what he did and kind of reiterate the stuff that he put in on the field.
So in your room, you've got some veterans. Juan Thornhill's won a Super Bowl, a couple of Super Bowls, as a matter of fact. Rodney McLeod's won a Super Bowl. Grant's going into his 4th year now. And what was cool to me is watching them kind of react to what you were doing. So obviously there's a closeness there. They didn't have to play in that game, but they know you're playing for a lot. And to see you come through with that success against Washington and in this one, what did it mean to you, kind of the way that they react to you? Because you can see it out of the booth, like on the sidelines. Everybody goes nuts.
Yeah, that's it's one thing that Coach Stefanski hits on is about, guys, if you're not playing, still bring that energy. And for us young guys or guys who are playing most of the time, being a young guy, you want that head nod, you want that approval, and it just brings in the energy. Those guys are turned, it turns you up. And, they were us, they were in our shoes at one point. So just like when I was in college watching the younger guys, it kind of resembled with me when I was there, and I'm sure they see that a little bit. So they're just excited, and they love the game of football at the end of the day.
Has Denzel said anything to you out there collecting picks, following in his footsteps
Oh,
from Ohio
100%.
State?
You know, we both came from the same school, so it's nice to say, you know, that guy went to O State and kind of rep it like that for sure.
How about you and Tanner out there? You're getting a pick. Tanner's getting a sack on a little blitz there.
That's Ohio State, man. We came here to make plays and do whatever we can to help the team win. So it's huge seeing T-Mac go out there and make plays. You know, I've seen it this past whole year. I was just waiting for it to happen on the field.
Man, and Tommy Togiai got to the quarterback. It was like an Ohio State party.
Ohio State reunion out there, man.
There, you love it. Well, Rocket, best of luck to you. Great talking to you. Keep it going, man. It's been really fun watching you this
Appreciate
preseason.
you. Thank you guys for having me.